You saw him back in 9th grade, everybody called him Ted. Always walking through the hallways with 1,000 thoughts unsaid. Eyes locked on the page, his shoulders sinking to the ground. You'd say his name, he'd lower his gaze without a single sound. You wondered what he carried that he never chose to share. Like every step he took was heavy with the hidden kind of despair. The teachers never noticed, the students looked away, and every silent morning looked exactly like the day. You never see the breaking point until the cracks run deep. The loudest cries can hide themselves inside the ones who never speak. You watch little Ted disappear a little more each day. Another joke, another shove, another reason not to stay. Every bruise became a chapter, every scar another page. You never saw the fire growing underneath the cage. You thought he'd always take it, that he'd simply walk away, never thinking silence has a price someone might pay. Someone might pay. Then one cold morning, Ted walked in with bruises on his face, a swollen eye, a broken nose, still trying to leave no trace. A black hood hid his battered skin, sleeves covered up his wrist, trying hard to hide the proof of knife that still exists. Then Tommy laughed and grabbed the hood while everyone looked on. The jacket slipped, revealing scars it hidden for so long. The room exploded into laughter like his pain was all pretend, while little Ted just turned around and ran home once again. You never saw the fear he knew behind his own front door, where every night he fought a war that left him wanting more. A house that never felt like home, a childhood stripped away until the weight of all that pain reached one unbearable day. He climbed upon his bicycle with tears he couldn't hide. The hurt had turned to something dark that reason couldn't fight. He walked back through those schoolroom doors with emptiness instead, where anger drowned the frightened child that everyone called Ted. The classroom filled with chaos in the blink of an eye. The laughter that once echoed there was swallowed by the cries. When everything was over and the silence finally spread, he spit the final bullet with the barrel to his head. Now every empty hallway whispers softly through the years about the boy who hid his pain behind unspoken fears. The bruises were a warning, the scars were all a plea, but nobody looked close enough to see what they could see. You can't rewrite the ending, you can't undo that day. You can't return the lives that all were taken away. Sometimes the greatest tragedy begins before the end, the day the world stops seeing the quiet winning Ted. So when you pass the quiet kid with eyes fixed on the floor, remember every smile you give might mean a little more, because the stories people carry often stay unread until they're carved forever into names like Little Ted.